Right now at 6, the biannual point-in-time count of La Crosse's homeless population is complete. We have the preliminary numbers. And a new study suggests that sudden infant death syndrome may be linked to genetics. Experts say it's a good first step to finding answers.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6 in its new home. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
I'm News 8 Now Sports Director Rob Schiff.
So for the past 3 months, staff here have been working very hard to build the most advanced news distribution center in western Wisconsin.
Yeah, from here, we'll be able to bring you the latest in news, weather, and sports from your hometowns.
We're glad to finally share this new space with you as we continue to focus on what matters most to our viewers: quality reporting.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better myself, Rob. And of course, we have plenty to show you and news to get to this evening. But first, we will kick things off with Bill in the Weather Center. Hey, Bill.
Well, it's been a nice day in terms of drying out after we had the snow last night and this morning. Made for a tricky morning commute, and believe it or not, we could see a repeat performance overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now, high temperatures today, mid to upper 20s for most. That's right on average. A little bit colder west of the river, though. Temperatures in the teens in Rochester and Preston. Boy, City Cams have been putting on a show this evening with a gorgeous sunset. Nice afterglow there in that western sky, probably the planet Venus in the upper left-hand corner there. That bright star, actually a planet. And again, we're between Clipper systems. We had about an inch of snow last night, early this morning. Here comes the next one, zipping across the Dakotas into far western Minnesota. That's going to arrive after about midnight or 1 o'clock overnight tonight. Current temperatures quite cold tonight, so keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about. 11 degrees in Eau Claire, 13 in Black River Falls, also 13 in La Crosse, 14 in Winona, and single digits in Preston and Decorah. So clouds increase overnight. That's going to help temperatures rise overnight as snow develops after about midnight or 1 a.m. Also turning breezy, so keep that in mind that not only are we going to see about an inch of snow again overnight into tomorrow morning, but those winds could kind of rearrange that snow, causing some blowing snow. So I do have kind of a soft alert day in place, if you will, for tomorrow morning, especially for that morning commute. Things could be a little tricky on the roads. I'll detail that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, and I just want to address real quick. Of course, I was on the morning show for a little bit during this temporary set, but it's weird now to no longer be on a double box talking to you when you were already down the hall.
Yeah, it's been a lonely time ever since COVID. A lot of double boxes being used, and then weather's been here in the studio for several weeks now, so it's nice to have some company out here.
It sure is. All right, good to see you, Bill. Thank you so much. Let's get to your news on this 6 o'clock. Police in the town of Campbell still need help trying to find a missing teenager. Jaden Halverson ran away from her home on Sunday afternoon. She is 15 years old and around 5'6". She has a piercing on her eyebrow and 2 piercings on her nose. She also has tattoos on her knuckles. When she ran away, she had red hair. She might be wearing a black puffy winter jacket. If you have any information on Jaden, be sure to call the Campbell Police Department. And La Crosse police are still looking for a missing woman. Jennifer Peterson has not been heard from since the end of September. She was living in La Crosse at the time, but mentioned relocating. She has a history of living in several different counties in Wisconsin and throughout the country. Her family's concerned for her safety. If you have any information, call the La Crosse Police Department or contact investigator Dominic Jacobs at the number on your screen. Local nonprofit organizations are uniting to collect crucial data on the unhoused population in La Crosse County. Volunteers met at 4 this morning to do the point-in-time count. Multiple teams of volunteers walked through downtown La Crosse to get a head count of each unsheltered person that they see. And if given the chance, they give those individuals information about local resources, local shelter availabilities. These point-in-time counts, organizers say, are another way to support the unsheltered community, but it's near impossible to get an accurate head count.
Us nonprofits and agencies, we're working with people and we're doing great work for people that want housing, but we kind of don't always know the scope of what's going on in the community and how many people are truly living unsheltered.
Volunteers counted 36 unsheltered people this morning. A new survey asks Wisconsinites what the state's Department of Health Services should do with $8 million in opioid settlement funds. DHS is asking where you think that money should go to for harm reduction associated with opioid addiction. The department will use that feedback to decide which existing and new projects to support. That survey available now through February 17th. It is in both English and Spanish. We have a link on our website, news8000.com. La Crosse Center leaders are kicking off their search for a management company to help run the venue. La Crosse Center leaders kicking off that search that's honestly been going on for quite a long time. They are exploring the option of having an outside company help book concerts and events in the building or act as a supervisor for some of the building's departments.
There would be more of a hybrid situation, that some of the services would remain with center employees, with management from the La Crosse Center people who are there now, but there may be specific services that we think that a third party could do.
And I say it's been a long time discussion because the board has been exploring management options since longtime art director Art Fay retired last year. And they hope to get bids this spring and present options to the board and city committees and councils this summer. Smith says they don't plan on laying off any existing employees if a management company does partner with the La Crosse Center. Sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS, is still a medical mystery, but researchers are getting closer to having some answers. SIDS is defined as the unexplained death of a seemingly healthy baby under a year old. A new study suggests genetics may play a role. Over the course of 39 years, researchers discovered that siblings of babies who died of SIDS had a higher risk of dying suddenly as well. That's compared to the general population. A Mayo Clinic genetic counselor says this study is a good first step in finding answers and prevention.
It's a great basis for follow-up studies to then look at, what are maybe some environmental or genetic factors shared by these families to try and pinpoint if there's a specific genetic component that we can identify and then maybe test people for to know if they would be at risk.
For now, though, there's no guaranteed way to prevent SIDS from happening, but you can make sure your baby is sleeping safely. Experts recommend making sure your baby's sleeping on their back, keep the crib as bare as possible, don't overheat the baby with extra blankets, and don't cover their head. You can sleep in the same room as your baby, but not in the same bed, and experts recommend having your child vaccinated. More volunteers are needed to help hospice patients at Gunderson Health System. Numbers of helpers have dwindled during the pandemic, and the system is trying to build back a team of people willing to help those in end-of-life care. Medicare requires the hospice department to log at least 66 volunteer hours each week. Those volunteers help out by being a companion to the patient, playing games, listening to stories, or doing some light housekeeping. Volunteers are also helping the patient's primary caregivers, since they're with the patient 24/7.
That can be pretty exhausting and overwhelming for their family. So sometimes a volunteer might just come over to spend some time with someone so that their wife can go grocery shopping or do whatever else needs to be done outside the house.
Volunteers have to be at least 18 years old to apply, and those accepted will go through a training session. There's an application form available on Gunderson's website. We'll include that on news8000.com. Coming up after the break, we are at the Rivoli Theater for tonight's edition of La Crosse Soup. The rundown about the projects getting pitched still ahead. And later, we now know the acts coming to Country Boom this summer.
Right now at Ashley, discover the luxury of a good night's sleep without the luxury price tag on some of our top mattress brands, including our Ashley Sleep line. Hurry into America's #1 furniture and mattress store or visit ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
Wow, lumber has gone up again.
And I've heard the real estate market is unbelievable too.
We really need to remodel our bathroom, but I don't know if prices are reasonable.
Well, I heard that Mad City has a price lock guarantee.
Price lock guarantee? Really?
With Mad City Bath's Price Lock Guarantee, schedule a free estimate now for your new bath or shower and lock in your price guaranteed for 1 year. Plus, it's our winter half-off labor event. Receive 50% off installation with 24 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts, plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call during this program will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of a new bath or shower, used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
At Ashley's Overstock Sale, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home this new year. Plus, get special financing for 12 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska. And be sure to check out the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Feels good to be home.
Welcome back to News 8 Now at 6. If you need a little help stocking your shelves, the Hunger Task Force of La Crosse is going to be giving out food tomorrow. Staff will be at the Salvation Army warehouse on Nelson Place from 3 to 4:30 in the afternoon. The Hunger Task Force wants to remind everyone that you must bring a valid ID to pick up a box of food. Still to come this evening, adding to a historical collection. The Deke Slayton Museum has an iconic jacket on its wish list, and it needs your help.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We had about a half an inch to an inch and a half of snow last night. We're going to see another round late tonight into tomorrow morning, probably around an inch with that one as well. And then much colder temperatures starting this weekend. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
Mad City Baths takes the hassle out of bathroom remodeling with high-quality, American-made baths and showers backed with a lifetime warranty, with quality installations in as little as 1 day.
Great. I mean, you know, like I said, they explained everything to us. They came and, you know, on time when they said they were going to get the job done. So, you know, everything was great.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers, and we install year-round. So call now. It's our winter half-off labor event. Receive 50% off installation. Ask about our price lock guarantee and 24 months, no interest, no payments. Plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call during this program will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The museum for one of the Coulee region's most iconic people is asking for the public's help in adding to its collection. The Deke Slayton Museum needs $4,000 to buy a Formula One airplane racing jacket that Slayton wore after his career with NASA. The museum's executive director says a private owner in Houston, Texas currently owns the jacket you see right there. Now, they connected back in November and have been negotiating down the price, but the current owner agrees that the jacket would be better off displayed in Slayton's hometown.
I feel like it would be a perfect complement to having his airplane here, and we don't want to see his jacket being in another private collection where no one can see it.
Now, they've so far raised over $1,500, and this is actually something very new for the museum. They usually have all their items donated to them, but of course this is a purchase with a private buyer. Now, you can donate if you're so inclined through the museum's Facebook page, and she says there's no processing fees as well. So every cent donated goes straight to this effort. And again, currently raising over $1,500, so still on its way. And we now know who is headlining this year's Country Boom Music Festival. On Thursday, a blast from the past. Joe DiMessina will be on stage along with Wisconsin favorites, the Pat Waters Band and Blue Collar 40. And on Friday, you'll be able to catch Kip Moore, Dylan Scott, Warren Zeters, and Megan Maroney. And on Saturday, Dustin Lynch, Chris Cagle, Larry Fleet, and Jackson Dean take the stage. This is quite a lineup. Country Boom comes to town July 13th, 14th, and 15th this year at Maple Grove venues. All right, time to switch it up, talk some weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
Well, we had one clipper system last night early this morning, kind of made for a messy morning commute. Believe it or not, another one, almost a repeat performance late tonight into tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind for that Friday morning commute. Skies are clear right now. All is quiet. We're kind of between systems, and our high today was 27 degrees after a morning low of 11. 27 and 10 are the averages. 54 and 25 below the records for today. Now, precipitation-wise, anywhere from a half an inch to about an inch and a half with this latest clipper system. Since midnight, 0.04 inches of liquid and 0.6 of an inch of snow. Currently 13 degrees out at the airport, and the winds are fairly light. That's something else that's going to change overnight and into tomorrow morning. Those winds are really going to pick up, as this is just a classic clipper system bringing a round of light snow, a lot of wind, and some much colder air behind it as well. Eau Claire, good evening to you folks. 11 degrees, feels like 0 though, with a south to southwest breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So we're kind of in a little cold pool here, but some warmer temperatures to our west, some warmer temperatures, relatively speaking, to our south and east as well. Most of us in the teens, but notice some single digits over in Rochester and Preston, Decorah as well. Winds, again, not overly strong right now, generally from the southwest at about 5 to 10, causing some slight wind chills in the single digits in many spots, even a couple degrees below 0 for our friends in southeastern Minnesota. We could see some single digits below 0 for a time overnight before those clouds thicken in advance of this clipper system. But again, all is quiet right now, but already some snow entering far western Minnesota. And again, these things are really moving in terms of this storm system. So it's going to zip in, and snow will develop quickly and then move out quickly as well. In fact, let's time it out on Sky Tracker for you. Clouds thicken this evening. Here comes the snow after about 1 o'clock in the morning in our far western communities, and then into most areas by drive time tomorrow. So I'm going to have tomorrow morning an alert day, if you will, kind of a soft one, just because of travel impacts, not only because of the snow, much like we saw this morning, but notice the winds really blowing from the south and southwest, and that's going to be kind of a dry, fluffy snow, so that may rearrange the snow pretty easily and cause some travel impacts into tomorrow. Now, skies remain cloudy for the midday hours. Might see some partial clearing as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Then on Saturday, another disturbance, this time tracks by to our south, with a chance of snow, and we may see some snow make it as far as north as, say, central communities, maybe I-90 and south. We'll have to watch that one closely as we head into the weekend. So snow tracker for this round tonight, very similar to what we saw last night, anywhere from a half an inch to an inch, maybe an inch and a half, as it scoots through quickly late tonight into our Friday morning. Temperatures tomorrow, not too bad, upper 20s to lower 30s for most, right around freezing in La Crosse. Again, that's about 5 degrees above average. Some 29s in Westby and Viroqua, 33 for you folks in Lynxville, 34 in Prairie du Chien, 31 in Blair and Melrose, Black River Falls, 28 for you folks in Osseo, and up to the north, right around 28 for Chippewa Falls, Altoona, and Eau Claire. So for tonight, clouds increase, snow develops after midnight or 1 a.m. Lows in La Crosse around 12 this evening, then temperatures will actually rise overnight. Snow tomorrow, breezy as well. Decreasing clouds in the afternoon. That snow should be out of here by about lunchtime, 32 for the high. And then here comes the cold, that chance of snow on Saturday, especially south with highs in the teens. And then the rest of the week ahead, teens and single digits for highs. There are some indications that we're not going to be as cold as what we were thinking earlier, but either way you slice it, plenty cold with single digits and teens and overnight lows in the single digits below 0.
I guess we would have had to enjoy the mild weather while we had it here in January.
Yeah, we were due, because it's been a mild month so far. So more often than not, Mother Nature kind of balances things out. So and like I said, we are due with those temperatures in the single digits and teens. And it's been a while since we dropped below 0 for those overnight lows. and that's definitely in the cards as we head into next week.
And of course, the snowfall isn't so bad. I mean, we're talking inch accumulation. Last night was actually kind of picturesque as we were leaving the station last night.
But it was also a perfect example of how it doesn't take much snow to really cause some slick roads. I don't know about your drive home last night and then the morning commute for some. Main roads were decent shape, but some of those side streets were a little slick.
Yeah, always good to be careful out there for sure. Thank you so much, Bill. And we've been working through some technical glitches out at the Rivoli Theater, but we should have it back up right now. Our Anna Fisher is live at La Crosse Soup, and hopefully we get it here. Anna, what can you tell?
Hi, Ken. I'm here with Josh Court. He is the director of La Crosse Soup. Josh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. It's a great night.
Can you give us some rough numbers about how many people do you think are in attendance tonight?
Sure. I think we have somewhere between 200 and 300 people who are here tonight to support some local projects to make La Crosse better.
Can you tell us what those projects are?
Sure, there's 4 of them. The first one that's up right now is called the Beautiful Butterfly Project, and they give prom dresses to kids who are in need who can't afford that. Then we have Driftless Recovery, who is, the Lighthouse Project, that's here to have money for people in early recovery. And then we also have the State Road Kids for State Road Elementary, who are getting some All Abilities playground equipment. And then finally we have a 4th one that's really good too. Sorry, I can't think of it right now.
Okay, no worries. And that winner is going to be announced tonight at 7 following a secret screening for a movie. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah, the Rivoli's been really generous, so they've donated the space tonight and then a movie that we've kept secret, and so we'll all experience that together tonight.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Josh. And I will give you the full update tonight at 10. Back to you, Ken.
Anna, if I can ask real quick, do we know what the soup flavor is?
There's 2 soup flavors. Can you tell us, Josh?
Yeah, so we had a cream of mushroom and a tomato basil, all done by a new pizzeria coming in next door to the Rivoli.
Ooh, all
Very exciting stuff. I unfortunately did not get to taste any. They just ran out right at 6. Lots of hungry mouths to feed.
That's all right. Anna Fisher, thank you so much. Coming up next in sports, the Holman girls basketball team peaking at the right time. They've won 8 of their last 9 games. Rob talks to them next.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation or finally updating your bathroom, with Mad City Baths, you can do both. For a limited time, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher for a condo, hotel, or a cruise with bath or shower purchase. Mad City Baths installs high-quality baths and showers in as little as 1 day, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection. Update your bathroom for the new year, and during our winter half-off labor event, receive 50% off installation. We install year-round. And remember, with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Plus, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts, and last chance to call during this program. The first 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Well, it's no secret that the Aquinas girls basketball team has been the class of the MVC so far this year, but there's another squad in the conference that's playing some really good basketball at a crucial part of the season. And for the Vikings, the effort they're putting into practice is truly paying off come game time. The Holman girls back on the practice floor Thursday as the Vikings gear up for another tough challenge against top-ranked MVC rival Aquinas on Friday. Since falling to the Blue Golds back in December, the Vikings have flipped a switch. They haven't lost a conference game since. Holman going 4-0 in MVC play over that span. The Vikings have won 8 of their last 9. They're 6-2 in conference play, and this team is playing with a lot of confidence. I spoke to Coach Johnson and the girls Thursday, and they say they're looking forward to another chance against one of their biggest rivals.
We feel like we're peaking at the right time, winning a lot of games. It's getting close to tournament time. We're in second in the league, a place we haven't been in the last few years. So we're feeling good about how we're playing, and and we respect the opportunity we have tomorrow night with Aquinas.
We know Aquinas is a good, strong team, and we respect that. But like I said, we just need to play hard, give it our all, and focus on Holman basketball, play our game, good passes, good shots, and staying low on defense and giving it our best.
We've been running, going up and down the court fast, shooting, practice shooting, ball handling, all the little things that we need to do in a game that will help us do better as a team.
Should be a fun one Friday night. Vikings Blue Golds round 2, this time from Aquinas High School. On the boys' side tonight, conference play heating up big time as we close out January. Let's start in the Cooley Conference. GET's Cody Schmitz, fresh off his birthday bash on Monday night. Redhawks will be back at it tonight to take on conference foe Westby. Schmitz dropping 37 on Monday night in a win over CFC. And in the MVC, Holman fought hard Tuesday night. Vikings eventually fell to Onalaska, but Holman's playing some good basketball. Vikings will have another big test tonight as they take on rival Aquinas at Holman High School. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through February 1st, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning today on deals like large bags of Blaine's brand Performance Dog or Original Cat Food, $2 off. Half off these special buy men's Skechers, only $34.99. And stock up on horse bedding. Rewards members buy 4, get 1 free. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
You've got a problem. Your furnace is not working. There's a simple fix for that. Well, simple for us. We are G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, and we are experts in fixing your furnace. We have been serving the Cooley region for over 25 years and have the best service techs in the area. They are friendly too. We service all makes and models. If you want fast, reliable service, just give us a call. We are happy to help.
Call G&T.
The best heating and air conditioning.